Blueprint family, the other day was the Prime Minister's inauguration ceremony. Beautiful ceremony. Also, the Prime Minister gave a beautiful speech where he touched on a lot of key issues that are currently affecting the Jamaican people. And he also promised that in this term, he will try his best to rectify these issues. He also mentioned these issues again the other day in Parliament, in the swearing-in ceremony of the state ministers. There's a lot of them, but blueprinters are only one it home to me. Because I believe truly if he rectify this issue, a vast majority of the other issues get rectified as well. Blueprinters, this is going to be the talking point of today's video. If this is something that you are currently interested in, stick around as we jump into the video right now. Blueprinters, may I tell you, this what the government said them are going to fix should have been fixed a long time. We needed this for a long time. I'm going to tell you what it is. Putting great force on the job description of elected representative. It should have been done long time. And the Prime Minister said them are going to clamp down and them are going to ensure that this happened. We needed this for a long time. But don't take my word for it, blueprinters. Check out what the Prime Minister had to say.
If this House is to be part of the engine of growth, then its members must operate with the highest standards of efficiency and productivity and integrity and accountability. That is why during this term we will advance the process to formally institute job descriptions. This reform will make clear what the public rightly expects its elected representatives to do. Regular attendance and active participation in sittings and committees, diligent oversight of ministries and agencies, transparent and ethical use of public resources, and continuous visible engagement with constituents. It will also create a framework to measure performance, improve accountability, and strengthen public trust in institutions. This is not about restricting members, it is about elevating the standards of service. It is about ensuring that every seat in this House is not just occupied, but actively contributing to Jamaica's progress and prosperity.
Blueprint family, Jamaicans, a lot of people don't understand how powerful this is going to be when implemented. This policy is going to give Jamaica a facelift on a nation level and also on a community level, because now MPs, ministers, councillors will be held accountable for their performance. No one was holding these people accountable for their performance from ever since. This is why we get poor representation in our communities. This is why them can come, win them seat and skate by for 5 years. Because ask yourself the question. Before the general election, when last have you seen your MP? Better question, when last have you seen your councillor? Even better question, do you know your councillor? And it's not supposed to operate like that. Your MP and councillor is supposed to be playing an active role in the community. You're not supposed to be there thinking when last you see them. Them job consists of them interacting with people in the community on a frequent basis. But a lot of MP don't do that. If them even pass in the community, them come at one spot and they might issue out a little thing here and there and them gone. It's not supposed to operate that way. That is poor representation. The role of the MP is supposed to lobby the problems of the community and the constituency to Parliament, so Parliament can issue the money to them to rectify those issues. But that not happening in enough community. When you're looking at some community, poor roads, no good drainage, no water. People need help on a personal basis, and there's no MP and no councillor. Blueprint family, Jamaicans, we need you to understand this. A lot of these issues that we experience in our community, they're not easy to fix, but they are doable. They're doable. And it does not take 10-20 years to rectify these things. The only thing it needs to rectify this issue is a MP taking an active role in the community. That's all it takes. The MP is supposed to in the community take on a hands-on approach when it comes to the people. Ask yourself this: when last have you seen an MP keep a community meeting in communities? And that's supposed to go on a regular basis. It's supposed to be regular. It's mandatory for the MP to do that. The MP is supposed to be there listening to the members of the community, the members of the constituency, worries, qualms, and woes. But they're not doing that. They are not doing that. These MPs and councillors have been skating by too long on the backs of Jamaican people, too long on the taxpayers' dollars. These people get serious money out of our pocket, serious money out of our pocket for them not to be doing anything. A joke thing. They make we believe the delusion that the only time the MP is supposed to come in at the community is when there's a problem in the community. No, them supposed to always be there, trying to find ways how them can make your life better, your living condition better. You know how much community have across Jamaica we're still not running water pipe? And you have MP out here, so a galavan and a go on like a joke thing with taxpayers' money. And this is the reason why a lot of these MP lose them seat. This very same reason right here. And I personally believe that this is why the Prime Minister is pushing for this initiative to get passed, because him analyze it and notice say, listen, the reason why the JLP administration lost those seats was because of poor performance by MP. Him see it. Because I have an understanding now, when a community have a good MP, they will fight for that MP, I don't want to think about East Portland. East Portland is a different case. East Portland has some special set of people. We can't bring them in that conversation. But when a community have good representative, they will fight for it. And we see this example down at Kingston Central with Donovan Williams. I know the people of Kingston Central fight for Donovan Williams. Them get restless when they thought Donovan Williams lose his seat, and them fight, and you're so happy them was when Donovan win him seat, because Donovan put in work in his constituency. When you talk to the members of the constituency, them tell us straight say, Mr. Williams work, and they reward that work by allowing him to keep his seat. We need this, and the party need it as well. And me I tell the Prime Minister, say, try to get this thing implemented as soon as possible. We're not on a time over here, so for no nonchalant behavior. We're not on a time over here, so for nobody that believe they're not a representative and a servant of the people. We not have that. We need to retain and get as much seat as possible so the JLP administration can continue the good work what they are doing in Jamaica. So we need everybody on them A game in this third term. Because if you believe that the JLP administration get judged hard for the second term, watch the third term. Watch the third term. Worse, Andrew is a man that deliver. Them a go hold him at a greater standard, a higher standard, put him on a more taller pinnacle. Look from this, them a go try ask Andrew for make them fly. Me I tell you, look on yesterday, the little rain fall and everybody start call upon Andrew. Them hold this man in a high regard. So we are tell the minister them, reflect that. The prime minister, the people them hold him in a high regard, you have to hold on yourself in a high regard also and put in the work. We need Jamaica to get on a certain level that we the people proud. Me not talk about just proud when you accomplish something on the international scale. No, proud for call it home, proud for walk in our community. We not walk and we have to jump over dirty water. We not drive a car here, car a bugu bugu so. No, we live in a nice, clean community. We want an MP who see that vision there and willing for work towards that vision. Because Jamaica is a nice place, a beautiful island, and we need that to start reflect in the living conditions. We don't need nobody to come here and believe say we're a bunch of sufferers and we not live good. The community is supposed to reflect the prosperity.